Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I am Falak Zaid Khan, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leaders interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge sharing community. We have one such multi-sectoral stalwart on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Colonel Dr. Rajesh Chaudhary. Hello, welcome, Colonel Doctor. We are glad to have you here today with us on FaceTime with Leaders.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Thank you so much. So let me give you a quick brief about Colonel Dr. Rajesh Chaudhary. In terms of his corporate experience, he is a veteran HR professional with over decades of dedicated experience and emerges as a dynamic leader poised to excel in challenging roles at the forefront of organizational success. Throughout his illustrious career, he has showcased a strategic mindset, excelling in organizational development, change management, and talent retention. With core competencies in strategic planning, industrial relations, and Six Sigma methodologies, he has consistently contributed to organization and enhanced employee engagement. He owes his professional excellence to his doctorate in personal administration and his relentlessness to his military career. He is currently serving in the position of Chief People and Performance Officer at Avant Group. So, Colonel Dr. Chaudhary, could you let our viewers know in brief about your career journey so far, with highlights on career milestones, decisive professional steps, etc.?
Yeah, sure. I take pride in saying that I've had a very enviable work exposure. I started my journey as a combat engineer in the Corps of Engineers, which is a very prestigious corps in any army in the world. In here, my job was to provide mobility to our army and deny mobility to the enemy's army and undertake whatever it takes. That is rush crossings, retrieving minefields, laying minefields, bomb disposals, disarming UXBs, booby traps, and also equipment bridging. So all this was a very enviable exposure, followed by I've served in military engineering services, wherein I made prestigious projects. I've served in border roads, and I've maintained Jawahar Tunnel. Incidentally, Jawahar Tunnel is umbilical cord of Kashmir with India. And post a very eventful 2.5 decades and little over that in the Indian Army as commissioned officer, I moved on to corporate sector. I first joined Fullerton India, a Singaporean multinational, as infra leader, where I was part of the country leadership team. Then moved to a French multinational, Bharti Exa, and then I was senior vice president with Reliance. All along, I was part of the country leadership team as infrastructure leader. Post which, I moved to the builder domain. And in builder domain, I was always a CXO. And I continue to be same till date. In my present assignment, I have a special challenge of changing the face line of Mumbai. That is, we are very active in slum rehabilitation and redevelopment. So I, like always, intend contributing to the society and nation by purposeful work.
So that's indeed really, I mean, very challenging and a great career journey so far, we must say. So moving ahead, like in your role as a Chief People or Performance Officer, what strategies have you implemented to enhance organizational culture, promote employee engagement, and drive performance excellence across teams?
Well, there's a lot to do in here. First, the cultural upgrade. All along, I encourage meritocracy. Also, work-life balance. If you have to get best of people, you have to ensure work-life balance. Then teamwork through trust building. If you build in trust in the team, well, they can achieve wonders. Then having employee-friendly processes and initiatives, which should be better than your competition. Only then you will retain the best talent. And also a culture of empathy, where the employee feels that we care. Insofar as employee engagement is concerned, I've tried to develop teamwork through meaningful training. That is, firstly, training the trainer, then understanding training need identification, and then imparting relevant training, keeping in line with the vision and mission of the company. Post which I put my team through with SMART goals and inculcated a culture of internal customer. So when you make these goals, you make sure that as the top HR man, I have their respective boss and also their internal customer. And after having agreed to SMART goals, next step is evidence-based assessment. Now, this is all a very tough rigor, and to keep people in high morale and cheer them up, had meaningful offsites and meaningful interactions. Offsites should be a bit of fun too. And then in India, we need a reason to celebrate. So many festivals, marriage anniversaries, birthdays. So celebrate it with a lot of gaiety so that people feel important, people feel that they are taken care of. Now, next step would be, how do you drive excellence in tune with companies' vision and mission? A 6 monthly assessment of the SMART goals along with a reporting boss and chief internal customer. I would like to think that I'm quite an expert on bell curve, where we measure people's performance and divide them into outperformers, average, and stragglers, and treat them accordingly with full transparency. So also reward the performance and caution the stragglers. That's something I, as Chief People and Performance Officer, did.
That's indeed really very commendable, we must say. So, as a seasoned professional with experience in both the Indian Army and the corporate sector, what key principles do you believe are essential for effective project management, particularly when dealing with diverse teams and stakeholders?
See, army is the different ball game. Is far more full-blooded, and it has processes which have uh, proven their efficacy over the years of battle hardiness. However, there are some common areas. That is clarity of goals. Firstly, clarity of goals is most important. And then also clarity on structure in effective communication. Having said that about the army, I move on to corporate sector. In corporate sector, I've been the top-notch project manager, and I made my team in Fullerton go through a course on PMBOK from Adapted PMI Institute learnings. And I firmly believe that for effective project management, 5 key project management processes and 10 key project management knowledge areas. Their effective interplay and monitoring leads to the best of project management. And this is how you control on cost, quality, and budget. This I've implemented in Fullerton by opening over 1,000 branches pan India. In Bharti Exa, around 350 branches. In Reliance, by commissioning Reliance Center, Hyderabad, and Reliance Center, Delhi. And later in developer domain, making the tallest tower in Pune, that is Gateway Tower 100, and also being awarded by Swiss Ambassador on value engineering. So all this is walking the PMBOK learnings, which I mentioned. Also, I'm quite a sucker for the latest trend of Scrum. I think Scrum techniques also have an important message for teamwork and effective delivery. So this is how I did it.
Yes, that's really very great. So you mentioned your involvement in philanthropic ventures with major corporations like Reliance and Bharti. How do you integrate corporate social responsibility into your professional endeavors, and what impact do you aim to achieve through such initiatives?
See, every business organization has to have a social and CRM outlook and do something meaningful for the society to the extent that it is now instituted by the government as well. And it also gives a very feel good factor. Also, a general hike in the impression of the organization in the eyes of people they live in and the people they work for. I was fortunate to be part of Bharti Foundation. Bharti Foundation conducted a venture for the underprivileged children by Bharti Foundation schools, where you not only provided for the underprivileged children, we also went and gave them clarity on what life unfolds for them even after being underprivileged. So that was a very satisfying experience. Similarly, in Reliance, they were not the best of days for them. But at that point of time, Anil Ambani was at its peak. And I helped Madam Tina Ambani run the Harmony Foundation. Harmony Foundation would pick up people serving a social cause pan India, bring them to DAKC, that is Dhirubhai Ambani Knowledge City, felicitate them, and also help them financially. So that was something that was part of. And in my present organization, since slum rehabilitation is dealing with the underprivileged, giving home to homeless people. So we try and provide the best of specs, that is, building specifications, more than what is mandated, so that the underprivileged are benefited. So these are some of the ways I've been involved with this.
That's wonderful, totally. So, moving ahead, our question is on ESG and corporate governance. So, we want to know, as an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
Well, India is doing pretty well already, but to move to the next level, ESG is of paramount importance. Paramount importance. We have to respect our environment, and I'm quite a sucker for this, to the extent that when we do any project, we have to seek all the environment clearances from the regulatory body. Now, what it takes is that we control our horses in terms of greed that we have, and control that, and decide an optimal number of dwelling units and optimal number of parkings that you should have. To give an example, we coming up with Avant 4, 5, 6 in a very congested locality in Jogeshwari, Majajwadi to be precise. Now, this place is, as it is, very congested. So, to make sure that we respect the micro environment and do not impinge upon the acceptable traffic norms, we have to re-engineer our planning figures and come with optimal numbers, respecting the microenvironment we are in.
Definitely there. So, moving ahead, what are some ways you want to leverage the implementation of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, cloud digital twin, big data, and Web 3.0 in your industry?
Uh, IoT is everywhere these days, everywhere these days. But I'll start with the more specific things. The first part would be, we do machine learning in our robotic parkings. So in Mumbai, we go in for robotic parking. It is so required. But moving to other tier 2 cities, we ensure that by machine learning, the instructions in Tamil as well, so that the whole efficacy and operation of the robotic parking is to the benefit of end users. In digital twin, I think it's progressing very fast, especially for diabetic control. You have your body twin, and the body twin is monitored from hourly basis to work out your medicine dosages and optimal lifestyle, which helps you control your insulin levels. Coming to blockchain, blockchain is the in thing, and we as builders make sure that the whole supply chain management has utmost transparency. To give you an example, our sale registration process. So Mumbai authorities, the nominee and the registration department follow this blockchain in this utmost transparency in the sale registration process. This is applied everywhere. We are making smart homes. Now, smart homes have smart facilities. We have smart control, smart lighting controls, automations, uh, where the whole process gives a delight uh, the dweller and overall a three-tier security. So that right from the inception level, when a person enters a property, till the time he's your doorstep, you are fully aware of whom you're dealing with and what you're doing. Cloud computing plays a pivotal role in data storage, backup, server management, and a whole lot of analytics that we require. So see, we now it is a push market where we have to reach out to the end user. So in especially data analytics, it helps us big time. And insofar as big data is concerned, well, it is crucial for our e-commerce and financial services. But in our builder domain, we are not using it big time as of now. Insofar as Web3 is concerned, it represents a paradigm shift, total paradigm shift of interconnected and semantically meaningful data on the web. It is still not implemented in our present role, but we are incorporating these technologies judicially to enhance the operational efficiency of all as and when is where is applicable to enhance our overall product and therein the brand image by selling quality homes.
That's really, yes, really very great, we must say. So, moving ahead, like as you know, we are building a community of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So, what are your thoughts about this initiative taken about by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Hemal Mehta, and the whole World Development Corporation team?
While the team is doing a good job by knowledge upscaling the future independent directors so that they handle their future challenges more effectively. They're also bringing in people to the right platforms so that industry and society can benefit by knowledge cross pollination and ensure effective deliveries in whatever their duties are so assigned in future. And also given India's growing international footprint, it will help the MNCs to grow in India with competent directors who will provide them the service they are looking for by international standards, by the knowledge upskilling they are doing. So I think they're doing a human service. So good job and good luck to them.
These have been like really very kind words by you, we must say. So it was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire future leaders. Thank you so much for joining us today, Colonel Dr. Rajesh Chaudhary. We wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute unquestionably has expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds. And all the wonderful different teachings and your wonderful career journey that you've shared with us, I'm sure like everyone watching this, it is going to help them inspire and grow in their careers as well. So thank you so much once again for being with us today on FaceTime with Leaders, and we wish you have a great day.
My pleasure, young lady. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.